Hello, happy hour crafters. I am enjoying an absolutely beautiful afternoon, and I thought I would come in and actually make myself a cocktail and do a cocktail and cards. So thank you for joining me. We are going to make two very cute cards, and this is using the stamp set pieces and patterns. Now the stamp set does retire the end of May, and it is absolutely adorable. The little dinosaur here and the bear. And it does have a coordinating designer series paper, which is what we are using. But a lot of the demonstrators actually had some great ideas when it comes to using up our designer series paper. Take your paper and actually cut it down. Cut it down to 4 inches by 5 1/4. And that way you're going to use it up a little bit easier. Now you're going to have these little pieces left over. And so again, I have used those pieces here. So I think cutting them up like this, you're going to have more uses for them instead of having them in the large 12 by 12s. So I thought that was a great idea. So we're going to set this aside, and we're going to set these two cards aside. And I'm going to get the supplies out that we're going to use for the two sets of cards. Now this is Flirty Flamingo. This will be our card base. And this is also Emerald Envy. And we're going to use that one for the second card base. Now I mentioned we have the cut up DSP. So I'm going to take and I'm going to actually place this one on the Emerald Envy. And then this one, look at how cute that is. I'm going to place on it's Flirty Flamingo. Isn't that cute? Now again, with the small piece already cut up, we're just going to set it here. And then this was the same size as this, but I just cut it in half. So this was 1 1/2 inches by 4 inches. So this is 3/4 of an inch by 4 inches, and we're just going to place that one right there. Now with this one, we're actually going to do a little bit of stamping, and so this will be the pieces we need. So we're going to take the Emerald Envy ink. I'm going to set this aside for a minute. And then I just have one of the little flowers, and I'm just stamping it on this little strip of green Emerald Envy. Alright, we're going to put that away. Now while I have the ink out, I'm going to do the Why Thank You. Stamp that right there. And then also Hello There. And this one you need to make sure it gets covered real good, because it is a solid. You can see that. There we go. And we're going to stamp that. There we go. Put those away. So we are done with the stamping. Look how easy that was. So then I'm going to take my quarter punch, and I am going to cut little tags at the ends. Just like that. We just want it just a little bit shorter than the 4 inch. So then when we lay it down, it'll just fit just like that. Then we're going to take the 1 1/2 inch circle punch, and we're going to punch out the Why Thank You. Okay, that one. Put this away. And then I'm going to take the 1 3/4 inch punch for this larger one. And as you can see, it's not quite a circle, and I do want a little bit of that trim of the white around it. That way it stands out a little bit. Okay. Now while I still have this punch, I'm going to take another piece of the DSP in a contrasting color, and we're going to punch a circle out. There we go. So we can put that away. All right. Now, believe it or not, we are ready to assemble. This is what we're going to do with this one. Isn't that cute? And then with this one, we're just going to do that. So we're just going to use our fast fuse, which this is also retiring. But we do have the other snail that you can purchase. There we go. And I'm going to attach this one. I kind of just did a little on the lower. I did not center it from here. The vertical, I just horizontally. There we go. And then I attached this to the DSP. Oops. And then I wanted to use a dimensional and just pop it up. There we go. And then we're going to just use the bone folder and just make that a nice crease. And there we go. That's the first card. And then the second card, same thing. We're going to attach the DSP. Oops. Oh, I think I'm running out. I am. Alright, excuse me. I'm going to grab another one. And this is the snail. I think this paper is so cute. These characters are just adorable. I'm going to attach this right to the center of this one. And this one I did center. Make sure it's straight. And then again, another dimensional. Actually, I used 2 dimensionals. There we go. Isn't that cute? So there we go. 2 cards using 2 different DSPs out of the same packet. So this is the Pick a Pattern Designer Series paper. And it is also the Pieces and Patterns stamp set. So, cheers!